This is a very long game. I had a conversation with my friends at work. They asked me where I was at. And I said, "Yeah, am I done with Act One yet?" And they said, "Oh no, the entire map you're on is Act One." So, oh boy, and I think it's especially the way I play RPGs. Like I play RPGs with like that '80s, '90s vibe of like I want to see everything. I want to see everything in the game, and probably not. I'm not going to see everything. Whoa, who's that dude? Is that supposed to be the heroes coming down to adventure? I'd never noticed that before. Huh. Is that supposed to be Volo? Just representative of the party? What's their story? That's the problem. This is why I spend too much time on video games. I just get too interested in that stuff. Let's continue. So last time I returned to the Goblin Village, and I realized there were some things I missed, so I decided to poke around the Goblin Village and see if I could figure out what this apothecary was hiding. Because he references having a cellar. Oh, duh. It's just a giant wooden hatch.
This does.
Can't believe I missed that. More potions, nice. Now I know to throw them, not drink them. That feels like a cheesy thing the developers forgot about and just decided to leave in, right? Like, oops. Throwing it at them is better than drinking it. I don't know, I kind of love it. Potion of healing recipe. This small recipe has helped me through a lot. Without my scales, my hide smarts and tears with the slightest touch. While it has never healed me fully, every drop soothes. I hope it might similarly soothe whatever ails you. Someone has filed the rest of the page with repetitions of, why is it always healing potions? This God's damned primitive village, and the occasional someday I'll kill that mongrel of a master. Luckily, the recipe itself is still mostly legible. Recipe for 1 potion of healing. Extracts needed. Salts of rogue's morsel. Suspension of myrgrass. Okay, so I need rogue's morsel and myrgrass. Method. Stir the suspension until a vortex forms. Carefully dip in the salts. Keep stirring until the salts dissolve and the solution takes on a red hue. And keep in mind, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3, thrice the same ingredient, forms an extract excellent. So if you're not smart, I might keep that one. And a healer's log. Patient, Samson. Occupation, blacksmith. Malady, gout. Comments. Samson's become accustomed to the good life since he acquired that new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus and told him to avoid red meat and ale. Patient, Branley. Occupation, cooper. Malady, large wood splinter in hand. Comments. Splinter removed, wound cleaned, doused in balsam ointment and bandaged. Patient, timid. Occupation, nun. Child. Malady, swallowed bottle cork. Comments. No hardness or blockage in stomach. The cork should pass through without causing harm. I gave the lad a stern warning. Patient, Dida. Occupation, apprentice blacksmith. Malady, minor burns to the face and hands. Comments. Another burn for Samson's eager young apprentice. The usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slow her pace at work before she inflicts real harm in herself. Okay, so Dida was the young blacksmith's apprentice who was trying to like work out a special formula or whatever for weapons. Okay, I'm going to wait to pull the lever until I've checked everything else here. Tiger Mist. Hold on, I want to look at that. What is Tiger Mist? Huge, improbable peaks elude the prowling of this mist, known as Tiger Mist in Faerunian folklore, for its strange, padding quality. Huh. Can we examine it? Okay, so it's just sort of like weirdly tall mountains. Ooh, made with duster. Examine. Here, a woman holds a duster with both hands, as if marketing it not for consumption or purchase, but for appreciation of its fluffy, purposeful shape, so adroit at wiping away uncleanliness. A useful juxtaposition for the cleanliness of the image. Okay, it's kind of like girl with a pearl earring. Let's add it to wares. What happened? Hey, secret tunnel behind the bookcase. Oh, what evil things could he be up to? Is this another entrance to the spider lair? Ooh, he was up to something. Quick save. My spooky senses are tingling. Dude, he's got a lot of stuff down here. And we know he was like pissed at the villagers. Okay. Oh, of course, of course. We're surprised. He's gonna open the rest of them. An agile guardian. So beware of spooky skeletons. Not proficient with equipped boots? Oh, dag nabbit. I have stupid boots on he can't use. Okay, fine. Okay, let's fix the will situation immediately. The problem is the boots. It's medium armor, okay. Get Yankee boots. I need Will's boots. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, send that to... What must have been when I was screwing around with equipment. Alright, problem solved. Wow. A dark journal. Ooh, okay. That sounds spooky. Let's find it. 6 Night Hall, 1371 DR. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing, this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. I have not heard the word Thay since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me as Ilin Toth. This place is not ideal for my research, but I can never return home, not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death, with worse to follow. The work here is simple, and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life? That prize eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Zulkirs find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say, but if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I've raised. Alright. Search the cellar. So we gain experience for figuring that out. A wizard of Thay was sneaking around here, up to no good, trying to raise some woman back to life and making the guardians. He was on the run from somebody. Presumably the other wizards of Thay. Were they pissed at him? We'll have to visit our friend Aaron. Not Aaron, Aaron. So I wonder if the Wizard of Thay was the reason the kids were going missing. Was it the spiders or was it the bad guy wizard? Hopefully the goblins got him. Ooh, an ornate mirror. That's suspicious. Alright, we're going to have Bernard examine it. Or can I examine it? Medium toughness, okay.
Speak your name.
Repeat the name from the book you read, Ilin Toth. Tell it your name. I'm a Jack Human Man. Examine your appearance. Well, the himbo response is, I'm a Jack Human Man. It's the him. Let's go with the himbo response.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Yes, an ally. I'm an ally of your master's. I don't have time for games. Let me pass. Open or I'll smash you to pieces. Bad luck be damned. Step back and say, open or I'll smash you to pieces. Bad luck be damned.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then...
Wait, I want to see it. Asterion is inspired. Trick the magic mirror in the Thayan cellar. Well, yeah, they wanted you to, like, say you were the guy from the book, but the himbo got passed with blunt force trauma. Ooh. Is he the weird spider cultist? Are they the same guy or are they two different guys? Was there a Wizard of Thay and a creepy obsessed spider cultist here? Ooh. The Collectanea Rubrum. You turn page after page filled with strange alchemical sketches and formulae. Some are written plainly, some in runes and scripts you barely recognize. They are guides to transmuting metals and recipes for weapons of war. But more than anything else, the book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. Moonhaven Logbook. This book is filled with pages and pages of observations, tracking travelers and people in the village. You turn to the final pages. 26, Elaeus, Oliver Singe, merchant, arrives in Moonhaven, departs next day. Kalashite. 7, Elian, stranger, name unknown, passes through, not Thayan. Rashemi. 14, Marpenoth, 3 men in black armor pass through, not Thayan. 2, Uktar, Hackett, journeyman, passes through, not Thayan. 3, Uktar, raid, black armored soldiers, some damage, not Thayan, but dangerous. 14, Nighthall. The book's key gem has gone missing. Familiar ordered to watch my apprentice. 14, Nighthall. Singe passes through, doesn't stop. 15, Nighthall. Familiar reports apprentice disappeared near well. Will observe. 18, Nighthall. Raid. Same soldiers as before. Townsfolk. Taken. 20, Nighthall. Smoke on horizon. Raid. He was looking for Thayans, and his apprentice was the one who got obsessed with Lulth and disappeared down the well, probably. That's what I'm inferring. His apprentice goes missing down the well, and then suddenly someone starts trying to do like black magic cult crap to become a Spider-Man. Damn it, kid, I just want to reanimate dead bodies, and you're running around trying to become a spider. Kids these days. Scroll of Featherfall, mine. Fringe Philosophy, I gotta go get those things. Ooh. The Rusted Iron Gate. He's got a lot of junk down here. Okay. Probably more evil guards. Like, those guardians weren't that tough. So presume maybe he had like tougher guardians than that waiting for me. Research notes, magnifying glass. Raised dead, failed, gone too long, body decomposed. Reanimation, failed, came back as ghoul, had to kill again. Speak with dead, failed, answers unhelpful. Clone, failed, needs living tissue. Reanimation plus clone, failed, had to kill both ghouls. Resurrection, failed, why? Magical curse? True resurrection. I have reached the limit of my skills and resources. Book offers help. Dare I accept? He had some kind of like evil devil book that he made a deal with. Okay. Ooh, stuffed bear.
I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
Someone smarter than Bernard get on this.
A hero at heart.
Cheers to the taxidermist. Must have taken ages to stuff.
That's like a frozen bear. Smart guy, you do this.
Must have been pretty young when it was killed. This cave bear. Rather sad, really.
Huh. Okay. So what you notice is that the cave bear is young.
Keep a blade close.
It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
Wait, that's a young cave bear? So the real cave bears are...
I've got a long road.
Must be Giganto. Okay. That's like prehistoric kind of bear. Bernard is determined to regain his oath. Make that 1,000 coins. Come on, where are your secrets, you evil bat? Blighted village. And Gale, you're in trouble again? This is not going to be good, is it? I'm going to have Gale in trouble a lot. Well, you know what? You handle that for a while. Garrett's spirit is being drained. He has disadvantage to Constitution saving throws. We'll chat about that problem later. Oh no, the drug addict. And he's building an immunity to it too. It's like it's getting less and less effective. I need to sort my items to find the item that I won't care about giving Gale. I mean, I'm interested in Gale's story and where it's going, but he's starting to be a little bit more trouble than he's worth. Okay, yeah, it's a shortcut that wraps around back to where I was before. I get it. It's all interconnected. Okay, I think that's leaving the spooky, scary iron door here. Why are we all failing perception?
Oh dear.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Oh dear. Okay, okay, okay. Well, don't. Everybody stay away.
How delicious.
A marble plate. So probably what would have happened, right, is that we've stood on it and what? It would have slid away. I kind of want to know how the trap works so I can use it in one of my games sometime, right? Stand on it just to see how it works. Good guidance. Good. Smuggler's Ring +2. Yeah, I'm just going to be using that Smuggler's Ring. It's a permanent buff. Ooh, the Necromancy of Thay. Okay. It's his special book. It's clearly on a trap. I can see it, right? I can see that there's a trap there. Someone else examine this. So what? It's like a real... I can see it, but the characters can't. Is that what's going on here? Examine. So he's got an evil screaming Facebook. Great. And it is not too late. Should I just kill it? Read.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
It's clearly
The
evil.
darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
It's going to get a Asterion. Great.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
Okay, wait. So the question is, how evil is this book, right? Like, is it jump out and kill us all evil? Or is it like, take to a wise wizard and he explains what it's all about? Let's think about this. Place the amethyst in the slot. The dark amethyst we found. Yeah, place the amethyst in the slot on the book's cover. That was the missing amethyst. Drop the tone, ready to destroy it. Tuck the book into your pack. Leave the book be. I want to know. I want to know the answers. We're going to read all the books. Oh. Bad vibes. Oh, man. Open the book. Tuck. Open it. Gale disapproves. Could we ask? Why didn't we ask?
Pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
Well, quite the
Quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
twisted binding. That's bad. Something happened. I opened a cursed book or something. It's going to get me. Great. Hold on. Value. That's not my most valuable item. Where are you, evil book? Why can't we ask Gale what the hell this book is? Damn it. Why didn't he speak up? There. Look away. Every time I read it, is it going to get worse?
You feel its connection, its longing to be opened, to share its secrets. You open the book to the first page, with its shifting glyphs and strange whispers.
Saving throw, turn to the next page. On wisdom. There's, ooh, bad vibes. I don't know. Why don't I have guidance on this?
tendrils dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
Earn another page. Add a bonus. Why isn't guidance available? Oh, because it's a saving throw, not a skill check, maybe? You know what? Just for like roleplay purposes, let's do the blood sacrifice one. Oh boy. I'm so curious. Let's try it. Okay, we got it. Uh-oh, chat disconnected. Successfully connected. Okay, chat's back. Okay.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
Urge your hand to turn another page. So I can either use wisdom or a saving throw. Urge your hand to turn another page. Ah, no. I'm not doing good. Roll again. Something bad. I'm making a series of dumb decisions. Hey, natural 20.
The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
Yikes. All knowledge is worth having. Gale is inspired. So I had to spend an inspiration to get it. Finish reading the Thayan Tome of Necromancy. You are curious and well-read with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about weird lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to greater purpose. Okay, so we got inspiration, but whatever the forbidden knowledge is, it's bad forbidden knowledge. And we made poor Asterion read it instead of Gale. Does Asterion still have the book? I mean, it's clearly dangerous, so the question is kind of like, I probably can't sell it either. Bernard stages an intervention. You know what? Yeah, that's canon. Asterion reads the dark magic book. Drop. I can't drop it anymore. Oh no. I can't send it to camp. Oh no. I can't throw it. I can't do anything to it. You know what? I'm gonna own this. This was probably an incredibly bad decision, but I'm gonna own it. All right, Gale's in trouble. Let's get out of here, go to camp, and sort things out. Let's find an actual item to give him. Wait, that wasn't the Dark Amethyst? Or is it assumed I just have the Dark Amethyst?
What now?
Oh, what I do to my poor boy Asterion. Great. I can't even like pickpocket him, right? Someone has to like pickpocket him as an intervention to get that bloody book. Okay, I'm gonna let it for story. I know it's a bad idea, but for story purposes, I'm gonna let it play out because I want to see what happens with that bloody book. Okay, items. We gotta find an item for. I'm surrounded by problems of my own making. I've got a vampire elf with an evil book. I have no clue what's going on with that, and I've got a drug addict wizard that I've got to babysit too. Okay, I really don't want to give you up, man. You're such a special axe. Anything Gale can absorb. Anything. You could absorb Dragon's Grasp. 5 to 13. 6 to 20. Like, the Blooded Great Axe is just better. Well, it's a light hand axe, so... And what's its... It deals an additional damage to burning targets. Like, that's so specific, right? Okay, my dude.
I have a lot on my mind.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon. I know we have other things on our mind, but please, do not neglect my request. It is most urgent.
Is he pissed at me because I didn't talk to him before?
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency.
Man, this is so tense. Wait, I have an artifact. I have an artifact. I have an artifact for you.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
I can help you. I have them.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
It's not recognizing that I need to... Okay, if we leave camp, will it work? Come on, I have items for him. I gotta feed the drug addict.
You'll have to speak slowly.
What's going on? I have a ton of magic items. Is there something stupid where it's like, yeah, I'm completely, I have so many, I'm never going to use them all. Can I just send it to him and then he eats it? Consume. Gale approves, okay.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends. There's no need to trust you, Gale. This better be good. You wasted a small fortune on you. Go on, you're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Are you telling me you made love to a goddess? Bold if you would dare reduce a goddess to their muse. I don't believe a word of what you're saying. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you try to cross these boundaries? You thought you knew better than Mistra? You're more of a fool than I thought. I applaud your ambition. How exactly did you try to cross these boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Oh, I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite, and his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal, roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
What was your answer? So this is why Gale should have been the one reading that cursed book, is he's the one seeking cursed knowledge. So now, Asterion has cursed knowledge that Gale wants, which is why Gale disapproved. Okay. What if I could return that lost part of herself? What was the answer to that question? I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then. So your grand plan was akin to emptying a cup of water into the sea. Brilliant. I don't understand. Okay, Bernard's a himbo. So what was your answer to that question? This is all above my head.
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
What is it? What do you see?
Great. And why is Asterion interested? Is that just because he's generally interested, or is that because of the book? How bad have I screwed things up? Yank your hand away. How are you still alive? Gods, why show me this? All this time I've been traveling with a monster. How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Go on. You will die. I don't think I want to hear this. Okay, you will die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there nothing we can do? Preston, you should have told me right away. Unbelievable. Did you ever think what would happen if the tadpole got the better of you? By rights, I should kill you. Is there nothing we can do? What can we do about this problem?
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I would hear what the others say first. We come this far together and we'll continue on together. That's how it will be. If we were to part ways, where would you go? You pose too great a threat. This is goodbye, Gil. I would hear what the others say first.
You'd have us debate that Netherese Jack-in-the-Box should be a blip on the horizon by now.
Come now, have a heart. Gale is one of us, and we should stand by his side.
Let's see. We come too far together and we'll continue on together. That's how it will be. If we were to part ways, where would you go?
Once I'd step out of the protective aura of the artifact, it wouldn't be long before the Absolute overtakes me. I'd never let that happen, so I'd aim for a swift end. I would consume some midnight tears and venture as deep into the Underdark as I possibly could, till they cloud my eyes forever. With a bit of luck, I'd manage to make it to a mind flare colony, so that when the orb erupts, one loud, last song of vengeance would reverberate through the dark. Wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its justice.
Wow. Okay. So it's risk other people by having him tag along and keep feeding him, or tell him to F off and go blow up a bunch of, hopefully blow up a bunch of mind flayers. I want to save this guy. The Yes Chad will save the bros.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Great. Well, okay, I'm going to go ahead, even though I know it's probably a bad idea, I'm going to go ahead and own my decision to examine the book and save the game. We'll see where that story goes. I hope it's not something that's just like, oh, you're all dead now. Oh, great. But if it is, then that'll be the end of the playthrough, I guess. But hopefully it's not something quite like that. I'm assuming there's some nasty thing coming down the chart, coming down the path for me now.
That orb seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It might be useful. Who knows?
Styrian's obsessed with power. He wants the power of the Illithids. Yeah. Ooh, Kaga. Let's talk to her.
Speak up.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
He's got you out here calling boxes or something? Interesting. I wonder if the tieflings moved on because I decided to go back. So I wonder if my decision impacted that. Like if I had told Kaga to F herself, would the tieflings have stayed? This stuff looks pretty abandoned. Now, Asterion, if you want to become powerful, the secret is clearly not like magic orbs. Clearly the secret is boxes and barrels. Cannon's belongings? Why are they here? Shouldn't she have taken them? Because, yeah, Cannon was one of the tieflings. Ooh. Now, is he smart enough to know what I'm doing? Like, will he tattle on me? Okay. We're going to pretend Asterion just did that on his own. Yeah, well, clearly the tieflings just forgot this stuff. And we're going to help them clean up their abandoned property so we don't litter. Because we all know how big the Emerald Enclave are on not littering, right? So we're cleaning up the mess.
Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave.
Bow your head and silently pay your respects. Ugh, already rotting. I prefer fresh meat. Look around cautiously, then dig with your hands.
Your fingers claw at the dirt, losing purchase. If only you had a tool for this.
Really? There's no tool for something like that? I think it might be... Ooh, shit. Oh, that's the kid I dropped. And now we're just going to leave him there. Well, how about Scroll of Speak with Dead with him? I've got a Scroll of Speak with Dead, don't I? I mean, how often am I going to speak with Dead?
The corpse has nothing to say.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Okay. Whatever. I'll eat it. A chicken? Where is it? A whole chicken. The plucked neck hangs floppily to one side. Its dead eyes ever so slightly open. Okay. And a sunmelon half. Sunmelon vines sprawl across gardens from Chianthar to the Delembir. This fruit is served fresh, pickled or jellied. Okay. And lots of rotten food. Okay. Why does it think this bone is magical? What? Why would the bone be magic? What's going on? What is this bone? I got it from the goblins, right? It might have been better if he stayed away. They're pissed.
You're the only one still dawdling here. We need some quiet.
Ah! The introverts.
You're the only one.
We cannot restore balance to the grove while you continue loitering. Please leave.
I'll be on my way soon.
Make it quick.
This is definitely, hey, I'm going to help you guys clean up the litter that the tieflings left. Yep, he left it. It says it's red, but there are things that I feel like I shouldn't be able to steal that it says I can steal, and other things that that are vice versa. Cannot brain. A lot of stuff, yeah. Holy cow, she left her great stuff behind. Whoa, Volo's Guide to the Behavior of Nymphs. She was talking about something about a nymph, yeah. A toad teapot, that's hilarious. She's clearly a witch, yeah. Maybe I should try to find her. Complete that little story arc. Volo's Complete Guide to the Behavior of Nymphs. The book is handwritten in a swinging scrawl. The red ink of an eager editor slashes through most of its contents. 2 inscriptions, each in a different hand, are scribbled inside the cover. V. Absolutely not. E. Dearest Elminster. Oh, the editor's commentary. Absolutely not. Dearest Elminster, while you may lack imagination, nymphs, I assure you, do not. Nor does the public that eagerly awaits this work. I will refrain from publishing this piece for now, but only that I may conduct a more extensive bout of research. Your friend these many years, Volothamp Gedam, author, researcher, raconteur, etc. So his editor didn't want to publish it. So we should have robbed the tieflings blind before these 2 idiots showed up to hang out here and watch us steal stuff that nobody wants. Okay, I'm just going to assume it's like the game telling me you can be spoken to as people dead or something like that. I don't have it active, do I? Recast Speak with Dead. I can cast without spending any self slinging. Oh crap! So Bernard shouldn't have used that. It should have been someone who had the ability to use it. Ooh, okay. What's this?
Seems simple enough.
Welcome to Joaquin's Rest. West, Baldur's Gate. East, El Terrell.
Okay. I mean, clearly something bad happened here. So let's go in. Joaquin's Rest.
Smoke. Something's burning.
Fist recruit. Oh, the Flaming Fist, yeah.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
What the hell's happened here? My condolences to you. Looks like he wasn't cut out to be a Flaming Fist. Paladin, let the prayer finish. The dead should be honored as their oath commands.
steel our blades and temper our hearts for the battles in this life and next.
To die for a cause is noble, but still tragic. I'm sorry.
He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into joining the Fist.
May I ask what happened here?
A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
Okay, so I found the goblin nest before I found, like, the victims of the goblins. Okay. Flaming Fist. Jasek, okay. Now, I could cast...
Someone needs help.
Where? Okay, they're in trouble. Fist recruit.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
Oh, they've been trapped in there for 6 days. Okay.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes. Now make yourself useful. Push, damn it, push!
Let's see. You heard her. Will, get in there. Strength. Step in and help. Add bonus. Guidance. Yeah, we'll get that. Yeah, boy. My strong boy can do it.
Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time!
Okay. What can we do in here? Whoa, come on. Let me up. Oh, are they gonna take it from here? Are they stuck? Do they not know what to do?
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Okay. I see it's up to me. You guys have anything to say?
You're in my way.
Ha!
Stop wasting time.
Not now.
Oh, not now.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Come. I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Okay, we rescued the Grand Duke. No more guidance. I mean, we could raid in here, right? Seems pretty empty. Okay. I will steal 1 barrel, just because. We'll come. Whoa, 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 whoa. Help. Someone needs our help. What happened to me? I broke the door and fell down. And I received some kind of condition. Is he dead? I think I can get to him. Blinded. We gotta help him. Come on. Holy shit. It's gonna burn down the whole house.
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
The door's that way.
The smoke. I can't see a damn thing.
Okay. Come on, follow me.
Right. I'll try to keep up.
Shit. Entering turn-based mode. You can take precise control. Okay. Okay. Where can I move? It's just gigantic. I'm in turn mode, so I can have... Aw, man, there's treasure. Okay. It's gonna get burned up. Does the stereo? I don't want to steal anything. Like that beautiful treasure chest. Ace for Azuths and other gods. Is it gonna kill him? Let's risk it. How bad a dumb idea was that? Lockpick in the middle of this madness. Really? Aw, man. You can do it. Hammerhroft. Okay. Beautiful. Wine, tea, cup, espresso. I'm not going to read this now. Stop and read in the middle of this burning fire. Rescue the trapped man.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Well, by the living gods, I couldn't have asked for a finer savior. Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father.
Will, you are the son of nobility? Baldurian Ravengard, I know that name. A Grand Duke, you say? And what is his rescue worth to you? Ah, Will, you are the son of nobility?
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Councillor.
Why entrust this to me? You have others at your command. The Absolute's cult is based at Moonrise Towers. That's where they'll have taken the Duke. Who is this Duke Ravengard? Baldurian. Ravengard's a champion to the people of Baldur's Gate. Baldurian, I know fealty to some upper city toff. Well, I'm a noble, so I shouldn't say that. I'll travel west and rescue Duke Ravengard. Rather find someone else for the job. On my oath, I will see Duke Ravengard rescued and his captors vanquished.
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
Okay. Protector of the Duke, Bernard is inspired. Okay. Ooh, okay. Will is inspired. Nice, I have 2 inspirations as we rescue the guy from the flames. So do I want a really cool spear? A really cool trident. When Ysir the Sparkstruck was asked why he created a trident twice the size, he simply replied, "The question is, why not?" The Jolt Shooter, sleek and lightweight, it is said that the Jolt Shooter was Ysir the Sparkstruck's favorite weapon. They were indifferent towards bows, with the spikes jutting out of it. Okay. And the Spell Sparkler. Ysir the Sparkstruck intended to give the Spell Sparkler to Lenore, a cleric of Mistra and old lover, but when the gnome returned to the cleric's tower, he found it empty, inhabited only by dust and abandoned experiments. I'm going to get this for Gale, because I don't think I have a really good staff. Yeah, you're going to Gale. Hopefully he doesn't eat it. Will.
Shit. Ha! You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Not just a Grand Duke. Ravengard has more power and influence than anyone.
Then the choice is clear. We should rescue Duke Ravengard. Aren't you worried? Your father's been adopted. I can't trust you to keep secrets like this, so I'm not... Some of these are whiny. Like, you don't have to tell me everything about you the first time we meet, so I'm not interested in your lineage. Curious, I heard Duke Ravengard's son left the city. Well, during all my time in Baldur's Gate, I didn't even know Ravengard had children. We should rescue Duke Ravengard!
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzo Baranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
You shouldn't keep secrets like this from me, Will. Let's talk about... that was perfectly fine. Let's talk about something else.
I'm all for it.
What was it like being the son of the Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Courtly dance. I'd love to see a demonstration. And now you're the Blade of Frontiers. Quite a change, don't you think? Good wine, I'll toast to that. I shouldn't be surprised. I find you a bit smug to be honest. Courtly dance. I'd love to see a demonstration.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
Come on, for me, you dance like a drunk ogre? That sounds hilarious. Count me in. I get the idea. Well, I won't press the issue. You dance like a drunk ogre? That sounds hilarious. Count me in.
Well, give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two. I promise, clumsy oaf is well within my repertoire.
Hey, can we climb up here? Yeah, that looks doable. Not enough space. How about for Bernard?
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
Come on, my boy. Oh, what a jump. None of them can do it. Only Bernard can do it. Really, guys? Fine, this is Bernard only spot. Oh, hello. We could just walk around. It's one of the knolls, right? Okay. Okay, so Bernard just showed off by jumping up a 15-foot cliff and then walking around to find the rest of them. Well, that's plenty creepy. Oh, great. Holy crap, a ton of them. Okay, I wanted to fight now. I've got it.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Oh, okay. Don't go for Sirion. Don't go for Sirion. You went for Sirion. Okay. Bloodthirst. Okay. Well, this looks like a great time for an area of effect spell that is really, really big. Let's set them on fire. That might work. Is it that area effect? I thought it was. So it's basically what nasty condition do I want to put on them. I like the idea of knocking them prone.
One by one.
A couple of them saved, okay. Okay, so icing that spot didn't help because they're just retreating to avoid it. And Asterion is in a little trouble.
The shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours.
Oh, great.
See yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat.
Oh, Zoomer.
Your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
Okay.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Search your mind for the source of the voice.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
Focus on the tadpole. How did it come to be there?
You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
Withdraw her from her mind, okay. Who's here? Zoomer Stasi. Weird how all those weapons are inferior to yours, yeah. MD Reese is here, hello. Funnily, I'm getting ready to... What's that? Oh, the silly heart icon is in the way. To... Comment color Chad now in a minute, yes. Okay, wait, how much trouble am I in? They're throwing acid at us. I might be dying in a minute. I saw a couple red dots. I thought, oh, what's that? And then boom, okay. Astarion's in trouble. Let's suck someone's blood. Did they get Bernard too? They got Bernard too. We're getting completely overwhelmed. And they're kicking the bodies around. Alright, well, let's take my licks. I could be a real smart aleck and try to hide in this terrible situation. Because they're all kind of like facing in a weird direction. Actually, I should disengage.
This way. Let's have a little fun.
Oh, he didn't get an attack of opportunity? Ah, I'm so screwed. Okay. That was dumb. When did I last save? Okay, Matt, I gotta take off. Watch Leverage with the Oldest. Later and good luck. Thanks, Matt. Getting my butt kicked by hyenas. There's a good spot. Oh, we're gonna save those suckers who don't care about us. Soul numbed. What is that? Reduces armor class by 2. Soul numbed. Can't take bonus actions or reactions. Oh, that's horrible for a rogue. Okay. Okay.
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leaders, you see yourself, Knowles. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
All right. Use the power within you to make her obey the voice. To brave the flames and feast on the meat in the cave? I don't want to do that.
A memory. The beast.
Yeah, I saw that.
Of the absolute buried deep. A tadpole struggles to assert control.
You are of the same pack.
Chaos.
This I like. I'm gonna risk it. You are of the same pack. Commander to devour the other nodes. Or get more info.
Bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden.
The meat in the cave. Nope, not gonna hurt those guys. Commander to feast on the other gnolls. Any bonuses? Guidance? I can handle this. I'm just not a natural one. Barely, okay.
Sensing your presence, the Gnoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command.
Ooh.
Its host will feast on Gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Whoa. Because I ordered her to kill? Hideous laughter. Seems very appropriate for goofy hyenas, you know? Like, they love to laugh, right? Okay. So he's at least temporarily out of the fight. I mean, I love Magic Missile. I love Magic Missile. Okay. Lovely. Magic missile is always works. Hiding.
A fine opportunity.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Dominate her mind. Commanding her to feast on herself. Commanding her to leave. Let's see. Oh, I'm still using the connection. Okay. I don't like it. I'm gonna sever the connection, prepare to fight. Shit.
Please help me.
He's a beast. Okay.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Help, 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 help.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight.
Are any of my crew still alive out there?
No, it's a grim sight.
This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
Eltergard's a long way from here. Where are you heading? I'll stay friendly as long as you hand over all you get. No. The himbo response. Where are you heading?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
Where's that? Maybe I should come so you don't get way late again. What are you transparent? Himbo response. Maybe I should come so you don't get way late again.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. We'll find help at Joaquin's Rest. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only.
Hey!
Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Is that a dick reference? Joaquin's Rest has been burned to the ground. What's in the chest? Your cargo? It's not hospitality I want. It's coin. Read his thoughts. Detect thoughts. How do I use detect thoughts? Do I have like an amulet or something that's letting me do it? Let's just be honest. Joaquin's Rest has been burned to the ground.
Damn it. Nowhere's safe anymore. Doesn't change the plan, though. We'll head over there and check for survivors.
What's in the chest? Your cargo?
Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He gets his shiny baubles. We get a handful of Tarenths.
Tarenths are the currency of the Zentarim, a network of merchants and mercenaries with few scruples.
You're Zentarim. Your people don't deal in baubles. A lot of people died for those bottles. You're Zent. I'd wager more than just your crew have died over these baubles.
You know who we are. Very clever. And you probably also know it's not smart to interfere with Zent business. This is the point when a clever lad like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
Ooh. This is the part where I stop asking and start cutting. This is your employer's mess, but we can profit. Let's sell the cargo ourselves. You serve your oath to the Zent impressively, but I'm afraid I'll be taking that cargo now. Guidance. Okay, let's go for it. I'm a pretty intimidating guy. Hey!
Fine. No need for more violence. I'll tell my associates everything was lost in the ambush. The chest's all yours. Damn thing's sealed tighter than a duke's purse strings. So there's no point in trying to open it. And no hard feelings, you hear? I'd have done the same if I were you. Business at the end of a blade is still business. Ruthless bastard like you could make a name for yourself in the Zentarim. Make sure to drop by our hideout.
All right.
Let's pry it open and have a look.
Help him, help him, help him. Okay. Woo! That was a good little fight.
The chest's yours. I've got nothing else for you, and I don't want trouble.
Let's save real quick. Save. And let's put Shadowheart to use.
To think, Gales had this devastating all within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
I think it's better to stay in the camp for a while.
Darling, I'm hurt.
So Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
Join me.
All right.
Okay, now we gotta herd the cats. Let's see. Aid. Where are you? Aid. That would heal everybody. So this is actually a pretty good spot to do it. Well, you might as well get the benefit. Where are you? Aid. Beautiful.
Weave, save me. I cannot take much more.
Is he in trouble again? Charm person is always prepared. Okay. Oh, I wonder if she's been using it on me. Now that you've been useful, Shadowheart, it's time to kick you out.
Feet can carry me.
Anyway, I could steal like his. No, I could. I was thinking, man, could I steal that Zweihander? Nah. I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story. If you ever feel the Nethry's magic overtaking you, what will you do? Who's the mighty lord?
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistril sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistril, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
So at that moment in time, all magic was gone. Nothing good ever comes from mortals wanting to be gods. You have to admire the man's ambition. No, do not try to become gods. That's the paladin answer.
Loving them has its side effects as well. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. Try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
If you ever feel the Nethry's magic overtaking you, what will you do? I'm going to kick you out. No, I'm not going to do that right now. What will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Let's see. Okay. We're going to keep you on the team for a bit. Who's here in the chat? Purple KT. Looks like I've managed to catch one of these live. Have you considered becoming an Oathbreaker until you have enough gold to retake your oath of devotion? I don't think it even locks you out of the Paladin dialogue, because you are still technically a Paladin, just dialogue related to your oath of devotion. Okay. There's one recompense for Paladin being disappointing. You can be a knight. You can be a knight as the fighter class. Okay. Gotcha. That was Zoomer Stasi. Okay, yeah, and by the way, Purple KT, thanks for all your helpful comments. You seem to really know the game. Yeah, you know what? That might actually be fun. I kind of want to try it.
State your purpose, Oathbreaker.
Let's see here. I want to become an Oathbreaker.
Do not resist. Surrender and be remade. Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill. Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours alone.
Okay. You've broken your sacred oath in pursuit of power and ambition. Only darkness remains to fuel you now. Spiteful suffering, necrotic delayed, control undead. Okay. Use the power of your oath to gain control over an undead creature. The undead will follow you around and attack your enemies. Okay. Dreadful aspect. Let your darkest emotions birth forces of menacing pulse to frighten nearby enemies. I still want to imagine he's still a himbo and just using all these powers, like completely unaware of what's going on. Hellish rebuke. Inflict wounds. Okay.
Hey,
You have nothing to say about Gale? Okay.
Speak.
You said you were going to share your bunk with Hysteria. What's hilarious about that is she said she was going to sleep with Asterion despite me. I immediately walk over to Asterion and he instantly starts hitting on me.
So I did, and he served his use. Most enthusiastically, I might add.
Good for you two.
I may even avail myself of his talents again, should he keep his fangs off my flesh.
Okay. It would be so hilarious. I kind of want to just see what her reaction is if the player sleeps with Asterion after she threatens to sleep with Asterion. What's the time? All right, it's almost midnight, so I think I'm going to find a safe spot, save, and call it a night. Severed head, great. Here's where they were gathering all their viscera. Oh, this would have been a great vantage point, too. This is a fantastic vantage point. Waypoint. Where is it? Where is it? Where's my waypoint? There you are. I needed you.
Here we go.
Okay, let's add that. Good. Now we can teleport here more easily. Okay, now I read a warning about that chest that said if you open it, you will die. Which, of course, makes me curious to open it. Like, I've already been stupid and played around with that evil book, right? So we've already established I'm an idiot and I like to open things just to see what happens. Oh, do we have a key for it? Let's save before we try this idiocy. Use the thieves' tools. Okay, we have Iron Flask. A flask that holds fiends and foes, likely to make the former the latter. Something bad, okay. And a couple precious gems. What is it? So is it just a rare thing? Salmon? A flask that, yeah, that can hold fiends and foes. Ooh, okay, so it could make a fiend into a foe. Ooh, that seems good. We could use it on that Raphael guy. We should ask Karlach about it. What are these? Alchemist Fire. Hey, Molotov cocktails. Nice. It's a Pokeball with a Pokemon inside. It says Purple KT. Purple KT. A cool thing you can do with Withers is to buy a hireling just to have Asterion feed off it. He gets +1 to all rolls when he's sated, and the hireling are mindless thralls created by Withers. Okay. Well, the other thing I'm thinking of is trying to spam aid more, like get a cleric, and then just keep spamming aid, and just get all those temporary hit points. Anything that could be like a spammable buff of any kind. Like HP is one buff, but I'm maybe going to try to look for other HP, not HP, like other kind of permanent buffs I can use. where I don't really like use them in my party. I just buff my regular players with them. Ooh, my favorite, crates and barrels. Oh, buckets, don't need those. Black staff. Big, bright, and unbalanced. This red is water deep in a bottle. Okay. Let's see. Dual-wield hand crossbows are Astarion's best weapon. Yeah, I was talking to... I heard someone... I don't know his name. Some YouTuber was talking about how that used to be really broken and they had to, like, tweak it, or he said it was glitched, so hopefully it's patched by now. And then my friend at work was saying how he specifically wants to build a character for a campaign that is dual-wielding hand crossbows. So I'm trying to set up some friends at work so I can run a campaign. So my plan is polish up the notes on my campaign, publish a video about how my first game went, and then run the same campaign with my work friends. The very first time I played it was with my immediate family. Second time I'll be playing it will be with some work friends, so I can really refine it a bit more, see how things work, and then try to sit down and do the editing. Writing is easy, editing is hard. Come on, guys. Nobody's encumbered, right? We're good? The Dude Crew. The Emerald Grove is going to hold a monopoly on the boxes and barrels of the world. So I'm going to save, and we're going to call it a night. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'm Noah Marmaduke fan. I love you guys, and I will catch you later. Let's check this. Purple KT says, oh, he's talking about the hand. He or she. I'm sorry, I don't know how you gender identify. Let's see. If you want to abuse buffs from camp members, Warding Bond is your go-to. Easily the best one to use for that. And you should already have access to it on Shadowheart. Okay, Warding Bond. Dual wield and hand crossbows are Astarion's best weapon. The offhand one can be fired with a bonus action. Astarion can have any bonus action from his thief subclass. The fix they apply to it is that the offhand weapon used to have dex to damage, when only the main hand one is supposed to apply to dex to damage. Good night. Thanks for the advice. So Warding Bond, I'll look for that. Okay, catch you guys later.